about starting the GLIAC play and some of the goals you've set forth for the guys this year?
Well, obviously, our main goal is to make the GLIAC tournament. This year, because we have a few teams after having Lake Erie and Malone drop out, we're down to 6 teams in the tournament, so it's going to be even harder. I mean, our conference is very deep, so I think we can make it. I think we're definitely a top 6 team. But our goal really is to succeed at home. We have an unfair advantage in a lot of ways, and it's definitely a home court advantage for us. So for us, it's winning at home and dominating here, and then, you know, playing tough on the road and sneaking a few out.
Talk a little bit about that home court advantage that some people might not know about.
You know, we just play on some fast courts. They're tricky, they're very difficult, and most people don't see the surface we play on. So coming in here and not having played on these courts is really tough, especially for young teams. The teams that have seen the courts usually adjust, but the teams that are young always have a lot of trouble, so it's really unfair for us in a lot of ways.
Just talk a little bit about this opening weekend. You guys are hitting the road, and talk about your opponents this weekend.
Well, Tiffin and Finley are definitely tough. They've come a long way, and they've become really dominant players in our conference. They're both young, talented, well coached. Each year we battle them tight. Last year we went 5-4 with Tiffin and 6-3 with Finley. So I'd expect much of the same. I think they'll both be tight matches, but definitely matches we can win.
All right, and lastly, just talk a little bit about your goals, you know, from your standpoint as the coach of this team for this season.
Well, we're a very young team. We have 4 freshmen right now in the starting lineup. So for us, it's really understanding that the season's a process. You know, not really trying to come out firing too fast, but really understand that the season's long and we need to get better each week, which I definitely think we have. Each week we've improved. Our freshmen gain valuable experience. I think they play a little beyond their experience in a lot of ways, but I definitely think that's our goal, is understanding that's a process and we need to be strong come April, not necessarily right now. So.